I've been waiting 6 years for this moment. Tomorrow, I'm picking up my all-wheel drive base $59,000 Cybertruck. Yes, the Cybertruck. It's finally time. The exact one I ordered some random February night after fighting the app for 7 or 8 hours trying to get this thing. If you're thinking about buying one, a Tesla in general, or you're a long-time reservation holder, this is the process. This is everything that I went through, and this is what I wish I knew. Let's go. Let's take it back to 2020 when the Cybertruck was first announced. I remember it super well. I remember watching the live stream with Elon and the infamous breaking of the window.
Oh my God.
I remember seeing that thing and being like, this thing is like an unlockable car from a racing video game like Midnight Club. I don't know if you guys played Midnight Club, but I played that with my best friend, and we stayed up all night playing this thing. And once you got to the end of the game, you unlocked all the vehicles, you got like one of the special cars, one of the super futuristic space cars, and that's exactly what this thing looked like. So when production finally started a few years later, I think 2024, I couldn't pull the trigger on it. I think they released the Cyber Beast first, and it was like insanely priced. I think the version that was supposed to come out was the $60,000 or $50,000 version. That was the one I was aiming for, and the Cyber Beast they came out with was probably $100,000. A little bit out of my price range at the time, way out of my price range, and so I couldn't pull the trigger on it. I remember vividly the first one that I saw in real life. We were headed back from a Sharks game from San Jose, and it was like super dark. It was probably 12, 11, something like that. And we were driving on the freeway, and just like, it was there. It was like a freaking UFO just landed on the freeway, and like the excitement, the adrenaline, the feeling that we all had, I couldn't even speak. I remember being like, my wife and daughter were in the car, and I was like, it's a thing. I couldn't think of the words. I was just like, oh my God. Seriously, it was like seeing a UFO. It was incredible, and I was super excited. A little while later, Tesla came out with the less expensive version, and this one had like the fabric tonneau cover. It had the rear wheel drive motors. I think it was single motor, I don't know, but it was at a price point that worked, but it didn't have the features that I wanted. I was looking for something a little more premium. So in February of 2026, my wife told me that a cheaper $59,000 variant was being produced. The first thing I did, I jumped on X and I took a look at it. It had incredible features, had everything that I wanted. It was at the price point I wanted. So I was like, should I do it? So I waited, I checked a bunch of social channels, a lot of influencers, Tesla, Cybertruck people, and I wanted to get some input and see what their thoughts were, see what the features were. I spent probably half the day going through X and getting updates on everything that was included with the vehicle, and I decided that I might do it. So I eventually talked to my wife about it, and she was like, do it. You have to do it. This is the one. You have to pull the trigger. And I waited and I waited and I waited, and I was like, I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I want to do it. Mostly I think I was just nervous. Like, it seemed crazy, me having the car of my dreams. Like this, up until that point, it was a 1998 twin turbo Supra, 98 Supra, like, right? That's the one I wanted. And then the Cybertruck came out, and I was like, this is the car. This is like the me car. This is the Batmobile. This is the one I wanted. I decided that I was gonna surprise my wife and order the reservation for it, book it without telling her, and then surprise her and let her know a little bit later. I was on the app, and obviously you do it through the app, and the first thing you do is set a $250 deposit to make your reservation in the app. And I tried for probably 7 hours. I started at 5:30. I think I must have finished by 12:30 when I was finally able to get in. I did it in my app over and over and over. My card kept getting declined. I tried another card. I tried another card. I must have tried 3 or 4 different payment methods, and it just wouldn't work. It was like insanely frustrating. Finally, I logged in online. I went to the Tesla website and I entered my information there. I crossed my fingers, I waited, I hoped, I prayed to the cyber gods, and it happened. It said reservation complete. I woke my wife up, it must have been like 1 in the morning, and I was like, hey, guess what? She was like, what? Like, I don't care what, I know where this is going. And I was like, no, look at this. And I showed her my reservation, and she was like, no, you didn't. And I was like, yeah, I did. She woke up, she was beyond excited. I was beyond excited. I couldn't freaking believe it. It was like, it was the moment. And I knew that the Cybertruck was gonna be mine. So now let's talk timeline. The first estimate that I got in the app said July 2026, which obviously everyone was super excited about, but it realistically wasn't gonna happen. A few months later, I got just the 2027. Everybody's reservations got pushed to 2027. You saw that right there in the app. And then it got to the point where it just didn't even show you the reservation date anymore. In early June, I took the reservation number, I put it into the AI chat, as a lot of people recommended through YouTube and X, and it gave me a date range from September to December, I believe, which obviously is a much larger range than I would have hoped for, but I was like, 2026. Let's go. So come mid to late June, and a bunch of people from the app got a notification letting them know that they can register, which was the first point of excitement in months. This gave you the ability to kind of complete those first 1 to 2 steps. So after weeks of checking the app pretty constantly, came July 7th. Now, July 7th was a big day because that was the day the VIN was assigned. And if you bought a Tesla, or if you're buying a Tesla, or if you're waiting for a car from Tesla, you know that the VIN assignment is like a big deal. That's like a birthday, right? I did some research and it told me that once the VIN is assigned, you basically have between a couple days to a month until your vehicle comes. So then I started working on the loan application through the app. Now I applied, I got some responses pretty much right away, probably a couple days. And the first offer I got was a 72-month loan at 11%. Now that's horrible. A little while later, I got another loan offer through the app, and this one came in at 7%. Also not great. So I decided to go through my own lending with Golden One and applied through them. They gave me an offer for, I want to say it was 4.9%, which a lot better. Once I got all the paperwork situated on the Golden One side, I then went into the app and decided that it was time for this baby to go. I wanted to do a trade-in. They gave me an offer for about $15,000, which was better than the offer I got a little while ago. Originally, I was gonna go through Carvana or CarMax or something like that, and they offered me about the same. But for me, for ease of use and ease of this whole process, I just wanted to go through the Tesla app. It was kind of already getting a little confusing with the money I was trying to put down, plus the trade-in, plus the money that I was trying to finance. So I was like, let's keep this as streamlined as possible. And if you know anything about Tesla, you know that they're all about streamlining this whole process. After a few calls with Golden One to figure out my paperwork, my documentation, all my proof of residence, all that sort of stuff, kind of getting the loan squared away, I talked with them a little bit about the process. And they told me that basically after I close the loan and Tesla gives me the purchase agreement, the finalized purchase agreement, I send that to them. They take that with the final amount, including the trade-in value and all of those things, and then they'll make me a check. So I go to the bank, I pick up the check, I take the check to Tesla on delivery day, and we're good to go. So on 7/22, I got my delivery date. That opened up, got a notification for it. Beyond excited, beyond happy, thrilled. I was like, it's finally here. Like, I couldn't believe it. I opened the app and I was like, no way, it says that right now. I get to pick like a day. So I chose 3 days later. 3 days after that notification, it was 7:25, so that's tomorrow, Saturday. They gave me a time slot. They said, when do you want to pick up your car? I picked the earliest one available, 1 o'clock. And now here we are, washing our 2021 Model 3, getting it ready for trade-in. My wife's a little bit sad about getting rid of this one. We've had this one in the family for about 3 years. Also have that Model Y over there. We've had that one in the family for maybe a year and a half or so, or a year. Both like paid off, both our cars, but now it's time for an upgrade. So I'm gonna wash this one out, make it nice and shiny. Probably don't have to, but I feel like it's deserving. Sad to see it go, but I mean, having a Cybertruck sitting in the driveway, coming home to it every day, it is gonna be insane. So that's basically a short version of everything that I've gone through up until this point. Again, it's been 6 years that I've been waiting to get this truck. I'm pretty much in disbelief. This is my dream car. This is something that I've wanted for a very long time, and it's finally time. It's finally here. So this is my first YouTube video on this channel that's like this. It's my first vlog, kind of. So have some patience with me. There's gonna be a lot of there's gonna be a lot of mistakes. My wife is here behind the camera. I dragged her into it to help me out because I was struggling. I did the intro literally like 20, 30 times and I couldn't do it. It was like driving me insane. So there's gonna be a little learning curve to this and some some mistakes, some things that I'm going through to try to figure this out. I am a video creator, a videographer, a cinematographer, whatever you want to call it. So that's kind of my career, but I don't like being in front of the camera. Something I'm going to work at. So if you guys have any questions, let me know down in the comments. Stay tuned and check out the channel for more videos. I'll be posting kind of the updates of the delivery day, that whole process, what that day is like, some kind of like going around the car and showing what is on the car, the differences between the Cybertruck 59,000 variant and the premium models or the Cyber Beast, things like that. Some of the features that I like about it, I'll be posting videos about like accessories and things that I got. Like I already ordered the floor mats, I ordered a L-track, I ordered a few different accessories, some parts to kind of get me started. I'm gonna be doing a lot more to the truck. I'm really excited about customizing this thing. I'm thinking about turning it into a Batmobile. We'll see. You know, the tumbler? Anyway, so let me know if you have any questions, and thanks for watching.